Hello boys and girls of the internet. Today is going to be Saturday, September 15th, 2018, vlog number 257. And I promised unboxing today, and when am I going to unbox? Something that's going to hopefully help with future filming of various things. I'm here in this park because it's going to be a perfect environment to test this out. I have here Snoppa Kylin M 3-axis stabilizer. I've been wanting a motorized stabilizer for quite some time, and this is going to be perfect. I saw this months and months ago. I bought this months and months ago, and just arrived now because it was on IndiGogo. It was an IndiGogo campaign, and it was on for a pretty good price. I forget how much I paid for it. This is a lot cheaper than the ones you find from like DJI. They make really, high-end equipment, really nice equipment, but they're really expensive. This one was much cheaper than that, and what I like about it, not only does it have really good stability, apparently, I haven't tried it yet, but it also has a mode where you can flip the handle around and have it in like a carry mode, where you're gonna get like lowing and stuff. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna do an unboxing of this and see what's all inside the box, and I'll talk about what I see, and I'll try it out. Alright, better hurry up with this unboxing. I'm losing light. I should have done this earlier in the day, but oh well. So here we have the box. Pretty simple, not much around it, just basic stuff. Let's crack this open. Yeah. Nothing but a simple carry case. Nothing else in the box. Pretty empty. Put that aside. Carry case is pretty nice. Very robust. Has a nice, like, hard, protective, kind of shell. So it's pretty sturdy. Has a nice, sturdy handle. I like it. Let's see what's all inside. There we go. Got some note information. Put that back in the box here. We got certificate, warranty card. Put that in the box. What else do we have here? There's a battery charger. This has 2 batteries in it, proprietary batteries, I'm assuming. So that's a charger for it. It's USB powered, and here's a little USB cable that comes with it. Here is a little cable that it's a control cable that's specifically meant for Sony cameras. Now, when you bought this from the IndiGogo campaign, they also had another one for, I believe, Panasonic cameras, and that's primarily because they have different kind of systems. But this is so you can control things on your camera, such as like your shutter, record, and if you have a power zoom lens, you can control the zoom in that. I'll show you that in a second. And this is, we have the piece de resistance itself. Here's the gimbal. Right now it's in its carry mode, so you can spin it around. It's pretty nice, has all kinds of adjustments. There's your plate, here's your controls. Everything looks pretty nice, so let's take a closer look at this. Okay, here we have the gimbal itself, the controls. Here, what we have is a power switch. So power switch is just on, off, and also changes the modes. Here we have the record button, there's a shutter button, and here is a control joystick. And this is your zoom function. So if you do have a power zoom lens, you can control that. This back here is a little knob that controls that. You unscrew that so you can change it in different modes. Here I have it kind of like in stick mode. The only thing that kind of disappointed me is that with the IndiGogo campaign, it didn't come with a little tripod, but it does have a tripod mount. So I did buy like a little third-party, tripod. So I'm going to be putting that on there so I can set this up. So let me do some setup here. I got my A6300 camera here with a zoom lens, the 16 to 50 zoom. So I'm going to be popping this on the plate, balancing it, and see how it goes.
Prepare to fast forward!
Preparing to fast forward.
Fast forward!
Fast forwarding, sir.
Seems pretty balanced. So let's turn the sucker on and see how it goes. Wow. A little bit. Turn the camera on. Seems to be pretty good. Now that is in blue mode, which is this like the lock mode. It's always going to face forward. Of course, you can always control where it's oriented with the joystick, but wherever you leave it, it'll always stay oriented like that in that mode. Now, you press it down, it goes into kind of like a, I don't know what they call this mode. I'll pop it on the screen. It's orange, and what it does, it kind of like follows you a little bit. It almost like wants to stay centered on whatever it's initially pointed at. Of course, you can still control it with the joystick, but so when you move it, it kind of like has a delayed follow. This mode, it's like a purple mode. This is almost like this one before, but again, there's like a delayed follow, but it has like rolls, it'll tilt up. It pretty much will smoothly follow your orientation. So let me attach the control cable, and I'll play around. I'll run around with this thing and see how good it goes. Now, this thing does have an app, which is cool. I'm really losing light here. I'm just going off a street lamp that's up there. So you can tell it to connect to the Kylin M. Works over Bluetooth, so it's not very far. But what's kind of cool, it has this like control mechanism. And I'm recording now with my Sony camera, so I can control where it's at. Now I'm kind of getting out of frame here. But yeah. So it's pretty neat, you can remotely control it. What's also cool, it has things where you can do like a, there's like rotational time lapse, so you can tell it to kind of move over different times. Now you can't hear me, but I'm telling it basically how to move. So let's clear that out. There I am again. Okay. Also has like a panorama mode, so all these are different modes I'm going to have to play with and see how they work, but so far I'm liking this stabilizer, and seems pretty cool. What they do recommend is a parameter setting here, and it kind of tells you, how kind of strong certain aspects of it is. So you tell it like, zoom speed, how fast like the panning and tracking is, tilts, and different adjustments like that, as calibrations of course. So far I haven't had to calibrate this to this camera, but it seems to be working pretty good. So I'm gonna play with it for a couple of days, and I'm definitely gonna be taking this on my vacation, so look forward to that. I'm gonna be putting a lot of footage up there, and yeah, should be fun times. So that'll be it for today. It's probably gonna be really dark out here, so thank you all for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. I love you. Ooh, that's bad. Really bad lighting, sorry about that. There we go, that's better. One other thing I did want to mention, now when I was looking at some reviews on a bunch of gimbals, I'm just kind of hand-holding this. They did recommend when you get a gimbal to get a removable plate. This is really hard to see, sorry. And basically what the plate allows you to do is you can easily take on and off your camera off your mount without having to like readjust things. So I'm definitely going to be adding this to the mount here soon, giving that a shot, and hopefully everything should be a lot easier to set up every time I want to set it up. So that's all I want to say about that.